season. New show, new folks, new reasons. New level, so you know we going up. South with the old, so you know we cleaning. We gleaning, brand new story. Got a podcast, come talk with Tori. Got you fiending, new stories. New podcast, come and talk with Tori.
Hey y'all, don't forget to like, share, subscribe to Tori Talks podcast so you can stay updated with everything that's going on with the podcast. Hey y'all, welcome back to Tori Talks. I have a special guest with me today, Tanesha Craig-Stewart. How are you?
I'm great. How are you, Tori?
I'm good. Tanisha, she's a native of Louisiana, proud graduate of Louisiana State University, Go Tigers, graduating with a Bachelor of Arts in Communications. She has also earned her Master's of Public Administration from Southern University A&M College. Throughout her professional career, Stewart has worked diligently in the fields of secondary education and youth development in the greater Baton Rouge community and surrounding areas. In addition, Stewart is the founder and lead health strategist of Xtreme Life Fitness and Louisiana Fit Chicks organizations. She also serves as a contributing health and fitness correspondent for WAFB Channel 9 News, WBRZ Channel 2 News, and NBC 33 News, all in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. In January of 2019, Stewart released her first book entitled Fearfully and Wonderfully Made 10 Affirmations on Body Image. In June 2021, Stewart released her second book entitled Stop Dieting, Start Living 10 Principles to a Happier, Healthier You. And most recently, Stewart has released her third book, In My Bag, In My Bible Too. Stewart's main goal is to not only help individuals lose weight, but also empower them to become healthier people physically, mentally, and spiritually. Stewart is also a proud member of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated Nu Gamma Omega chapter. Girl, I didn't know you had three books.
Yes, yes. I just released my third one this year. Yep, 3 books.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Thank you so
I'm
much.
trying to figure out how did I miss the first two?
Oh, well, look, it's been well, one was during the pandemic, and
Okay.
then the first one, like you said, was 2019. So all of it on Amazon. But if you catch me in the streets, I have them on me all the time.
All the
But they're
time.
all on Amazon. So yep, 2019, I became an author.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
You.
So as I said before, I'm just so glad that you are here.
Yes, I'm excited.
Yeah, I haven't seen you in person.
In a while.
Oh, probably 10 years.
I know.
Because we met when I was in school in Baton
Yep.
Rouge.
Yes.
And I think I had just been diagnosed with high blood pressure.
Hmm.
And so my doctor was telling me, Tori, you need to
Right.
out, And so I found you. How did I find you?
Maybe Instagram, Facebook, maybe school, maybe. Well, no
I don't
telling.
know. I don't know. But I was so sad that I had to leave you.
I know you were one of my best, my favorite.
And look
You
at
were
me now.
awesome.
Look
No,
now.
don't do that. Don't do that.
But yeah, I don't know. I can't remember how I wasn't a member of a gym at the time. I don't know if
Mhm.
you remember that, but I
No.
was a member of a gym, and I had to use your, like your,
Yeah.
yeah,
Card. Yeah.
yeah.
I remember. I remember.
And so
I
you
remember.
still training or
Yes, I'm still
okay.
training. That's why I was shooting back here to be settled. But yes, I still train. On the hush, but I did get certified in Pilates last week in
Okay.
New Orleans. So I'll be teaching Pilates at the top of the year. So I'm excited about that.
Good. Well, definitely let me know.
I will. I
Yeah.
will.
So I guess the question is, how did you become involved in personal training?
Right. So, I always wanted to own a business. I didn't really know how, when, where, what, but I knew I wanted to have my own um business, something I can call my own. And I knew I wanted to do something that I love doing. And so I've always been an athlete. I have an athletic background, but I wanted to help people, help change lives. And so I said, let me think about what I really enjoy doing, and that is bettering my body, bettering health. And so over time I would just focus on myself, but every time I was in the gym I would meet great women like yourself that didn't know what to do or didn't have that much information. So I was like, you know what, I can do this, I can take this serious. And so I got certified in New Orleans, and then I really started teaching classes, and then I started doing one-on-one. So it's been, like you said, almost 10 years, just giving back to women, to men, young children. It's really been a blessing to sustain this long. So I love it. I love it.
I was gonna ask that, like, if you had any, like, if you target just women or if you
Mhm.
had male clients, but children too.
Yeah, so I do specialize in women, but I do have a few male here and there. But yes, child obesity is real in Louisiana. That is not a secret. So my youngest client was 11, um, and so my oldest is like 68. So I've kind of have experience from each spectrum. So, and I enjoy it. Each client I take very serious and just want them to be in their best health and confidence as well.
And so you said that you have an athletic background, and that's kind of like how you, like, you knew you liked to do athletic things,
Hmm.
but did, I guess, the choice of training others come from that, or was it just you wanting to have your own business, or was it a
Well,
little bit of both?
yeah, a little bit of both. And then I saw the need. There aren't many black females in the industry in Baton Rouge, in the South. So I was like, there's a need for that. There's a need for women to be able to identify with one another and feel comfortable. So, and that's kind of what led me to become an author too, because I didn't really see many black women in health, in wellness, in Barnes and Nobles. I didn't really see that
Mhm.
avenue. So that kind of made me really pursue authorship as well.
Okay, okay. Um, so I know I spoke about the black fit chicks, I think. Is
Yeah,
that
Louisiana Fit Chicks, Louisiana Fit
Louisiana
Chicks.
fit chicks? Is that, I do remember, maybe I can't remember what time of year, but I know it's like a specific event. But is,
Yeah,
okay, so that's an event, right?
yes, in June. So I have Louisiana
Okay.
Fit Chicks in my birthday month in June every year, and it's an annual event, health and wellness event for women, ages 10 and up, multicultural, multi-generational event, just to bring awareness. And God has definitely graced me year after year after year. This is probably year 8. So every year is just an opportunity for women to come together, get exposed to Zumba, hip hop aerobics, step aerobics, yoga, kickboxing, insanity, all different types of fitness, and hopefully walk away feeling
Hmm.
empowered and saying, okay, I can do this. I can get back on track. I can, motivate them to want to live a healthier lifestyle. So it's been great, but I do it every year in the month of June.
I thought so.
Yep, yep.
Um, so do you just, I know that you offer that once a year, but, and I know that you do your personal training. Do
Hmm.
you have like training classes with multiple people at one time, or?
Yeah, so I do personal training, but then I also have small group, and that means 2 to 3 people at a time. And which I love too. So it just really depends on your availability of the client, but still small, intimate settings is where I thrive. Yes, I can teach classes. I'll be teaching Pilates soon. Class platform, but I love the personal relationship opportunity to really get to know my clients on a one-on-one level.
Now, something just came to me,
Mm.
and I feel some kind of way because you said you were rushing home after working out, but you don't look like you've been working out.
Well, I've been training people, so
You look like you just come off of Oprah or
I had
something.
to get ready for you. I had to get ready.
I'm like, hold up,
Look,
I'm
I
looking.
receive it. I receive it, but I had to make sure I was ready for you.
Yeah, yeah. What would you say to somebody like myself? Because I haven't been consistent. Who
Hmm.
wants to be consistent with their workout life? But not only their workout life, but just a healthier lifestyle in general.
Well, one, get started. I know that sounds easy to do, but really get started meaning take the small step, whether that be walking on your lunch break, whether that be getting back into something you enjoy doing, whether that be dance, a sport, softball, kickball, jump rope. During the pandemic, I did a jump rope challenge, and literally, I challenged people to jump rope 100 jumps minimum a day. Something
Hmm.
like that really catapulted a lot of my social media friends because it was like that was a start.
Hmm.
Never think that your start has to be this huge start. Let me go to the gym 5 days a week. That's impossible for some people. But I say start the walking. Um, Make a plan.
Hmm.
We plan and prioritize a lot of things. So make a plan, look at your week. You have to set those plans in place just like anything else. But I would tell people to get moving, whatever that looks like for you. Get moving. It doesn't have to be in the gym. It can be a class. Like I said, it can be walking before Bible study. Make it realistic for your lifestyle. If you're a full-time student, when in the between the day can you do a 30-minute, 15-minute? So being realistic with yourself, with your time, but also understanding that this workout time is your time. That is your time to pour back into yourself. So when you start thinking about fitness and health, it's all about you. It's about rejuvenating and pouring back into yourself. So a lot of times we don't enjoy it because our mindset is, oh, I got to do this instead of I need to do this, right? So make a plan and make it real for you. Everybody's plan is different.
That's
Some people work out 5 a.m., some people dread it. So, do what's realistic for you and
yeah,
stick to it.
yeah. That's true. Like myself, I think too much on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, if I don't wake up at 5 a.m., I'm not going. Or if I
Right.
or if I don't do it immediately after work, I'm not doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think I just have to, like you said, think of it as I'm doing this for me.
You're doing it for you.
Yeah, and take out the time for me
Mm-hmm.
because my body needs it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So thank you for that.
Yeah.
Look, I'll keep you updated.
Okay. I look forward to it.
um, so when we met, what, 10 years ago ish, you were single,
Yes.
but now you're married.
Yes.
Um, Congratulations. I don't know if I ever
Thank
told you
you. I think
that.
you have. I think you have.
But how did you know that he was the one God had for you?
Good question. I mean, it's something that is unexplainable, when you meet someone that is your friend, your best friend, your support. That was for me. And then also having someone who is not intimidated by you, your gifts that God has given you. That was big for me as well because a lot of people, a lot of spouses, male and female, can kind of stunt your growth or want to put a cap on your natural abilities, your talents, your gifts, your strengths. So I never felt diminished with him. And to me, that was really, really big.
Yeah.
Instead of trying to dim my light, it was more so putting me in the light to pursue my business, to pursue anything that I desired. He was really one of the people that really pushed me. So that was big, having a partner. That's for the first time I felt like I really had a partner in life, mentally, emotionally, financially. You want a partner. You want someone that's going to make life easier
Yeah.
for you. Be able to take a load off of you versus adding more loads to you. So, having a partner. That's the first time I felt like I had a partner, and that didn't want necessarily anything from me, but wanted me, Tanesha. So, and you know how it is when you have multiple roles and you're a public servant. It's like you get pulled on all day, every day. So to have someone that can return that and say, you know what, let me help you this time. So that was really a few things I can say for sure.
So, out of those few things, what was the one thing that like truly won you over? Like, oh yeah, he might have messed up yesterday, but I ain't worrying about that.
Right. I'm big on details. I'm big on the details. And so knowing your love language, I'm big on acts of service. So just little things, like remembering little things that I maybe have said once or twice, but it was important to me, which made it important to you. So just little things, simple things, but little things that you remembered.
Yeah, yeah,
So that was big. That was, remembering dates, remembering, that was big for me. So just being detailed, and that comes with caring for that person.
yeah. Did you have like, cause I know growing up, like we say, oh my husband gotta be this, my husband gotta be that.
Oh
Did
yeah.
you have a list, or was it like,
I'm
or
not a big.
or did you have your Sierra prayer?
Oh gosh. Well, honestly, I'm like, I didn't have a list. I didn't have the Sierra prayer either. I just kind of lived my life, and that's why I encourage women, like, live your life, do what God has given you, get educated. I was kind of just living my life, but I wanted somebody I can laugh with, someone I can be a best friend with. So I would say friendship was probably for sure at the top of my list.
Okay.
Someone that I can like, because you're not always gonna love them and be in love and all. Someone you can really like and still
Yeah,
enjoy them.
yeah, definitely.
So
So I know that we're close in age.
yeah.
So, and I'm asking this because I kind of feel this way. I mean, I haven't given up per se,
Hmm.
but I'm like you were, just living my life. If it happens, it happens.
Hmm.
But how did you um not give up on the promises that God had for you?
Right. That's a great question. I mean, when you're in ministry, when you're living your life, when you are working hard, it can, I tell women, I train women, so it can get discouraging. There's no, that you can't deny that. Everyone wants companionship, but I tell people all the time, like early 30s, mid 30s, 40s, I have clients of all ages.
Mm-hmm.
You know, God is protecting you from so much unseen. And I think once you realize that grace in that, it's not easy. The road isn't easy, but it's like you can just look on the news and see what God is protecting you from. Um, so I tell women, like, keep God first, and ask him to, my dog is biting me. Ask him to really reveal to you your passions, you know, reveal to you your talents. God, show me. Oh, I want to be empty when I leave here. So a lot of times women will get so consumed when reality is that you could be birthed in a business, you could be getting your health back in shape,
Mm-hmm.
you could be traveling the world. And I think that if you also have a community of women that are doing it, that's
Yeah,
big. Have
yeah,
your community of women that are doing it, that are single, that are educated, that are successful. that can hold you accountable too, and that can be in your encouraging group and community as well.
Yeah.
You
Like
need that.
yeah, that's true. And I hear you saying that, but
Sorry.
I also think of like, well, dang. Like when you specifically when you say travel the world. Yeah, I
Hmm.
do want to travel the world. But dang, do I always want to do it by myself?
Oh
Or
yeah,
like I want to do it with my mate, my
significant.
husband,
Yeah,
you know. So I get discouraged, of course,
yeah,
but I haven't given up on what I
yeah,
know
yeah,
God has for me, So
yeah. And that's like I said, just having that community of women. Like that's women who desire to have children who haven't had or lost, or there's different levels when it
yeah,
comes to being a woman. Divorcees, having that community of women that have been divorced, or widows, or so it's like we all have different struggles. It's just having that support system. Whether you're trying to have a child, whether you're trying to get married, whether you're trying to get over whatever,
mm-hmm.
um, just having that support system, and then being able to redirect that energy too, redirect that loneliness, redirect that longing. You long for that. That's like I said, those are natural feelings. But how do I redirect that energy? Is that in reading my Bible? Is that in my fitness? Is that picking up a hobby? And so I'm not saying that takes the place of it, but it creates other communities where you can
Yeah,
meet someone that, okay, let's pray together, sis. Let's do this thing. Let's go out here together and see what's what. So
yeah,
I know that that helps a lot of people when you have that community of like-minded people with the same goal.
yeah. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna switch the dial a little bit. Well,
Yeah,
not a little bit. Look, a lot of it. But
yeah.
congratulations again
Thank
on your
you.
new book,
Yes.
In My Bag, in My Bible too. Yes.
Yes. On Amazon.
So, what inspired you to write this third book?
Yeah, so this book is for entrepreneurs or business owners or future entrepreneurs, future business owners um that understand the principles of prosperity. It's a 21-day devotional. You will get knocked down as an entrepreneur. You will have sometimes low clients, no clients, a flux of clients, but it's just a 21-day devotional that encourages entrepreneurs to keep going. Even if you don't have your business yet, get the books. It's a great meditation book on business. So it's 21 scriptures and it's 21 prayers that go along with the scriptures. So it's for anybody that just wants to maybe one day own a business, become an entrepreneur. This is a book for you. So it's an easy read, something you can read over and over again.
Okay, I think we're all like entrepreneurs.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
in
Or
some,
business minded individuals.
yeah, yeah. So I
Hmm.
think the book would be, good
For
for,
anyone. For
yeah,
anyone.
definitely. So, I guess like what, why did you write this? Did somebody, do your clients always like tell you different things that made you think, okay, well they need a help book or something like that, or was
Well,
something?
yeah, yeah. So the reality is, I can't physically touch everyone. I can't physically train everyone, but my book can physically go anywhere
Yeah,
and everywhere and worldwide. So I wanted. That's really why I became an author, is because I can't physically touch every single person, but with the power of literacy, I know I'm gonna have people support me that I'll never meet.
yeah,
And just knowing that, and knowing that I can give wisdom to people all over the world is something that I am thankful for in the form of a book. And
yeah,
so that's big to me. Just impacting lives all over the world, not just in Louisiana, not just in Baton Rouge, and I'm grateful for that opportunity. So this is my third one, and I'm already thinking about my fourth one. I'll be doing something really big in the new year, and that is mentoring other people to write. So that information will be coming out soon, because God has graced me with writing. I wrote 3 books in 4 years.
Yeah.
So, I never imagined being an author, but now I'm on book number 4. So, just getting other people to birth their books is another goal of mine next year.
What is something, and it could be from your new book or any of your other books, what is something that you want the readers to take away from your book?
Right. So all of my books, I want you to walk away encouraged, walk away with some self of worth, and then also walk away knowing you can get back up again. As far as my first 2 books, they were on health and wellness. Believing it, manifesting it, visualizing it. So not just, oh, I'm gonna show you how to do 30 abs. None of my books talk about physical workout. They're
Okay.
more so about the mind and believing it, saying it, confessing it. And so that is what I want you to walk away with, is not only thinking you can do it, but knowing you can do it and you have the capability to do it. And so the third book is just focusing on the business side of it, thinking it, manifesting it, and you know what? I can actually get this done.
Yeah.
So all my books, I want you to walk away with encouragement, knowing that you can do it, knowing that you have everything you need in your hands, in the palm of your hands. You have everything that you need in order to be successful in whatever dream or passion you decide to go for. So,
I love it.
yeah.
I love it. So I guess everybody at this point, because we haven't even talked about everything that you do.
Yeah,
Uh, I mean, we just talked about
the book
fitness,
fitness. Yeah.
marriage, and books. We didn't talk about like you being in a ministry at church. We didn't talk
Mm,
about singing at church. We didn't talk about all those things. So
yeah.
how does Tanesha balance it all? How does she keep it
Right.
together?
So you're right. You're sneaking into my 4th book, which is gonna be on balance. But yeah, I love singing. I love ministry. That is my first passion for people who really know me. That's what I love to do. I've never lost sight of that. That's why I'm able to do everything else. That's kind of my foundation, is ministry and singing. So I do that. I love it. It can be a headache sometimes. And then, of course, education. I've been teaching for almost 10 years, high school, and that is something I love to do because I know I'm impacting lives. So everything that I do is impacting people. I'm a servant all day, 7 days a week, and that's what I love to do. So
Yeah.
they're all intertwined. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Let me make sure
Okay.
my Wi-Fi. Okay, they're all intertwined. So
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah.
So I guess like I think I already know your answer, but growing up, did you ever say I want to be a fitness trainer?
No.
Growing up, did you ever say I want to be a teacher?
No.
Growing up, did you ever say um, I want to be on the board of Southern University?
No. No. Not at all.
Yeah. So I guess what I'm, with saying all of that, like God has, He has a
Oh
perfect plan
yeah.
for each and every one of our lives.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our plans are not what He has planned for us.
Mm-mm. And his plans are bigger than our plans. His thoughts
Way
are
bigger
greater
and
than
way
our thoughts.
mightier.
Yeah.
And I mean, you didn't have those plans, but
Mm-mm.
God had those plans so that you can touch
Oh yeah.
children, young adults, so that
Yeah.
you can touch those lives in the way that He wanted you to touch them. Because
Mm.
otherwise, if say you were a banker, you
Yeah.
know, like you wouldn't be able to touch these people's lives
No.
when you're teaching them.
No.
So
Not at all. Not in this magnitude. No.
right. So yeah. So
Yeah.
that's awesome.
Yes, ma'am. I'm thankful. I'm grateful, and you have long days. I'll admit you have long days, but it's so worth it. It's so worth it on all levels. Just hearing back from students from years ago, clients. I've had so many success stories, but childbirth, even with childbirth, all that regulates your body. So having clients that said they couldn't get pregnant in 3 months after working out with me. You know, things like that happen. That confidence, that's my reward.
Yeah.
Having a woman be confident who she is, her size. So there's a lot of benefits that I experience almost on a daily basis. So I'm thankful for that.
Yeah. Um, so I say this almost every podcast episode. I like to, you know, have my guests prepared. So I do, prepare my guests. But there is one thing that I do not prepare my guests on,
Okay.
and that is a portion of the episode called This or That. And so I give you two options,
Okay.
and you pick, like it's a rapid, fast response. You pick one of the two options:
Okay.
barefoot or slippers in the house,
Barefoot.
singing or working out,
Oh gosh, singing. That was a tough one.
um, LSU or Southern University.
Southern University.
Okay, Pilates or I don't know. What's the other one?
Weight, strength training, weight. I would say
Pilates.
I would say Pilates. I would say Pilates.
Okay. Um, I'm gonna do one more. Water or soda,
Oh, water for sure.
for sure.
Yes.
Yes. So thank you again
Thank
for
you.
yes. Oh
Thank
my
you
goodness.
so much.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited too. So I love what you're doing. Keep doing what you're doing and stay encouraged because you're touching lives too with your podcast. So stay encouraged. Know that someone's watching. You don't even know. And that's the great thing
Yeah.
about when you're
Yeah.
pursuing your business. You never know who's watching. So always put your best foot forward in anything you do. So I'm thankful to be on this platform and I'm excited for your future as well.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, y'all. See y'all later. Thank you for listening to this week's podcast episode. I hope and pray that you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Tori Talks wherever you listen to your podcast episodes. And if there's anything that you want to hear, any specific person that you want to see on Tori Talks, let me know. Email me, tori.talks9@gmail.com, and on Instagram, tori.talks9. Bye.